Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm gonna tell you everything on how I immigrate here in Canada in order to follow my master at HEC Montreal. You will discover the full process, all the struggle I went through, but also all the tips I gathered along the way. My journey to Canada started months ago. Like, I was still in India at the time, so it was more or less in January, and I was, going through a big brainstorm of what to do with my life because I was not satisfied at all with my master in Bordeaux in international management. I wanted to earn new skills that will add really value to my CV, so I looked up all over the world to universities and master, and I wanted to specialize in sustainability but with a management twist because sustainability is still quite wide and you can have an engineering track, more management oriented, so yeah, it's a lot. But I really wanted to have management because it was more fitting with what I've been studying before and also with my career plan. So I applied and I got in HEC Montreal, and I got in quite fast, like not even 2 weeks, like it was super fast. I was like, okay, looks like destiny. I have never been before to Canada, the school is well ranked, so yalla! To apply to HEC Montreal, it cost me around 300 Canadian dollar, which is quite expensive. So in order not to waste that money away, make sure to fill up first the requirements of the school, which are the following one. So basically you have to speak French and also English. It's better because all the classes are delivered in French, but all the academic article that we have to read for the sessions are in English, most of them. Also, you have to receive a bachelor degree recognized by a state university, which is worth of 180 credits, which is really important. And also it's better if you have a good grades because HEC Montreal have a good reputation, of course, worldwide. So that's why they more or less take merit student or honor students. This is for the UK system, but it's like a grade of 12 to 12, yeah, in French system. I don't know after the system, you have to check it online. And also it's better if you have relevant work experiences in order to match the masters and to just level up a bit your application. So yeah, but in any case, everything is written on the website of HEC. You just can go there, and I will even put the link down below in the description for your review. If you're wondering how I get in HEC Montreal, like my background and so on, so I was a student, I did my undergrad in Switzerland. It's Swiss Hospitality Management School, so it's everything related to tourism industry. And so I was awarded their best academic average, and I was basically an honor student because it was a dual degree with a state university in the UK, Derby, even though my school in Switzerland was private. So that's why the degree diploma I received was really the one that enabled me to enter HEC Montreal. So be really careful on the diploma that you have before. And otherwise, I've been having at least a year and a half of experiences before, more in the hospitality industry or also in marketing. And I was registered in Bordeaux for my first year of master in a student association, where basically we were doing some consulting job, and we were looking for clients, selling them market analysis, and I was working with some clients that were more towards sustainability. So that was more or less my relevant work. We are now moving on to phase 2, which is the immigration papers. You'll see, it's a lot of fun, but be ready because it's super long. In my case, it took me 4 months before having my study permits. Yeah, it's long. So in the immigration paper phase, you will first start to ask the CAK document. Basically, it's an authorization from the Quebec province for you to be able to study here, and it's basically you have to ask it if your stay is longer than 6 months. So it's what I did. But after you have to check for all the other provinces in Canada. I'm not sure like what are really the requirements. I'm talking really about my personal experience here for HEC Montreal. And in order to get this document, you have to go on the CACA website. Everything is explained there, no worries. But just to let you know that there is still a cost here, and it's around $100 Canadian dollars still. Then once you have your CACA letter, you can start with the study permit and request it from the Canadian government. Yeah, it's the two are are separated. That's why for the province and then the government. So you will ask your study permit to the government of Canada. On their website also all the information are there, but just to let you know that if it's the first time that you are coming to Canada for study purposes, or I think also for like work or anything related, like for really a long stay basically, you have to give your biometrical data and you have to book an appointment in that matters in a center. So I did it in France. In France you have only two centers. You have Lyon and you have Paris. So I went to Paris in order to complete and submit my biometrical data. Yeah. So those also you have to budget it, you know. And for the study permit it costs around 335 Canadian dollar. Yeah. Yeah, you're spending a lot of money to get your visa. Yeah. Immigration process, I was really helped by HEC support. Like they have like a service aux étudiants and Zone Info, which are two websites where they have a lot of information, and you have like also agents that you can contact to ask for anything for help. So basically it's really nice and they're really helpful. So that's really a good point, and I'm sure that most of the university here have it, and you know they are kind of used to welcome many students. So really use this service and ask them any question you have. And once you reach Canada, you have to think of also a medical insurance, because here medical services are a business. It's freaking expensive. So make sure to subscribe to a good insurance. Normally the school give you one. Us in HEC Montréal is Sun Life, but I deregister from it because I prefer to take another one called CFE, donc la Caisse des Français de l'étranger, which is like something I think really private only for French people. Basically it's an international insurance that covers all my medical expenses in all over the world, like in basically every country. You are now ready to book your flight ticket, which is way far. So this is, you can check all the airlines. I took Air Canada. They had a good fare for me. It was around 200 euros, so I was like, yeah, and 250 because I added a luggage, and so it was a good fare, I think. And I got only one-way ticket because I don't know when I will be going back to France or India or I don't know where else in the world. Once you have your flight ticket, make sure to be fully vaccinated to come to Canada in order to avoid a 2-week quarantine, which is really costly and also, in my opinion, kind of a time waste. But anyway, after it's everybody have their own opinion regarding the vaccine, but it's really easier to have it once you travel, and also when you will arrive here to enjoy a bit Canada. Because if you want to go to, I don't know, like do tourist attraction, or if you want to go to cinemas, bar, restaurants, like you will need this QR code in order to enter. That show, like basically it's a QR code, so you may have one in your original country that you will have to transfer here to the Canadian one, the original Canadian one. You can do it at the airport with Accueil Plus, and basically this QR code is your entry ticket for all the stuff you want to discover in Canada. So highly recommend you, but after it's personal and it's everybody else's opinions. And just keep in mind that to board on the plane, you will still need a negative PCR test, which lasts less than 72 hours. After, as I said, things change really fast here, and because of the pandemic, so constantly check the information that was right and accurate for me, which is around nowadays, which is summer 2021 and September 2021. It's another little plus I can give you. It's like there's this kind of website called Accueil Plus, and it will really like help you out at the immigration offices. Like here, once you arrive and reach Canada, it will like really like speed up the whole process, and it will be like nicer for you to get your study permit, like because they print it in advance. So you also have to complete, like they have a form online. I can also put you the link down below. I would suggest you to book an accommodation or Airbnb or in a hotel in order to be able to visit the future apartment you want to rent out to avoid scams. Let me resume you a bit everything that I've been covering in this video in order for you to get prepared to come to Canada and also live a wonderful experience. Well, first you have to get inside a state university of Canada. Second, you have to get all your immigration paper done, which is for Quebec, the SACA, but also the study permit from the government of Canada. And you have to go in a center in your own country in order to give your biometrical data. Then you have to look for an insurance that will cover your medical expenses. And you can afterwards get your vaccination, your 2-dose vaccination. Then you can book your flight with your flight tickets, and also make sure to do a negative, like to have a negative PCR test, and don't forget to fill out Accueil Plus form in order to help you go faster at the immigration offices on your arrival day. Voilà! I hope you enjoy, and anyway, explore your surroundings. The world is beautiful. Go out there, discover it. Bisous bisous!